we will be making a French silk pie today. It is a crowd favorite. I bring it to most holidays. I bake it for the kids' birthday parties. Everyone loves it and it's easy to do. So there's a couple ways to start with that, and you can make the crust yourself or you can buy one. It really just depends on what you want to do and what you have time to do. I'm just going to make my own today. I have some graham crackers here. Put those in a Ziploc bag and then roll it to crunch them. So I'm going to be using 11 graham cracker sheets. There are 9 in a package, but usually I put a couple extra in. I've found that it kind of stretches a little bit better into the pie pan. Time to roll. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can do it however you want, just as long as they're crunched up. So next we will be melting the butter. Now make sure you use a microwave safe bowl and not margarine. Make sure it's actually butter. Now we will be adding 1/4 cup of sugar. We will go ahead and grab our graham cracker crumbs. We will add our melted butter to it. Stir it all around. Do we stir it all around? Next, we will be putting our crust into the fridge, letting it set up for a while we make the filling. The next step after we've made the crust and stuck it into the fridge will be to melt the chocolate. We want to do that so the way it has time to cool down. We will be using 2 ounces of the chocolate. Heating it up on really low heat. We don't want to burn the chocolate, so we are going to make sure we watch it the entire time. And as soon as it's all melted, I like to take it immediately off of the heat. While we're letting that cool, we will go ahead and make the rest of our filling. We are going to be using 1/3 cup of butter. Make sure your butter's softened too. Now that our butter is all nice and creamed, we will be adding 2/3 cup of sugar. Then we will be adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now we really wanted to make sure that that was all nice and blended up together, or sometimes the sugar can add a grainy texture to your pie. Now that our chocolate has been cooling down while we mix the other ingredients, we can go ahead and add the chocolate to it. Next, I will be getting out the eggs. That will be the last ingredient that we add to the pie. And I'm gonna be actually using some egg beaters. They are, liquid eggs. It will be 8 tablespoons. And what I'm going to do is do 4 tablespoons and let it mix for 2 to 3 minutes and then put the rest in there. Now I will go ahead and put in the remaining 4 tablespoons. I will then mix it for another 2 minutes and it should be good. Okay, so that was right about 2 minutes on that second half of the eggs, and now we will get our pie crust back out of the fridge. It's had time to set up. We will put our filling in it and then let it all stick in the fridge for a couple hours before we add the whipped cream. And then set it in the fridge. So I will be doing 1.5 cups of the heavy whipping cream. Now we will add 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. And we will also be adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so now I will get out our pie and put this on top. And we're done.